Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today for you guys, we are ranking NFL teams because the season is just a few weeks away. This is our second take of the video because I had the wrong tier list. Anyways, the categories are unstoppable, good, alright, meh, and awful. And so we're going to start off with an awful. Actually,
yeah, who starts?
probably maybe meh, but I'm going to put him in awful. We had to see a little more from Trevor Lawrence. The running backs are strong.
Yeah, they could surprise
The
us, but
defense
I
isn't
think they're
great.
going to be...
They're not going to make the playoffs, but they
No.
could surprise.
Mm.
The Dolphins,
Ooh.
because this is my favorite team. I would say
I'm going to say all right.
all right
I
or
think
good.
they deserved all right. I'm interested to see what their running back core does this year, but I think their defense
I think
is solid.
for now, all right.
I'm
Defense,
confident Tua. What do you think?
defense, middle of the league. Running back, probably middle of the league. Wide receiver, core, top 5,
It'll
10.
come down to Tua. It really
Yeah.
will. Let's just face it. Yep.
He's a better O-line, so hopefully... Okay, the Lions... I'm going to put the Lions in meh.
Yeah.
Because I have... Jared Goff is probably better than Trevor Lawrence.
Probably.
DeAndre Swift's probably better than...
Way more experienced. I mean, can the
Robinson.
Lions get any worse this year? Or you think with Goff they would at least be moving
I think they're going to get better.
incrementally? Yeah.
They drafted okay, I guess. They got Aiden Hutchinson. That's really the only guy I knew they drafted. But, okay, now this team is my sleeper pick for the Super Bowl.
Ooh.
Because they have probably a top 5 defense, top 5 running back.
Oh, I know who you're thinking of.
Winston is going to surprise people. And then Michael Thomas is healthy for the first time in a very long time.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get good.
Yeah, if Winston stays healthy,
I think, honestly,
totally
the
different year
Saints
for them.
should... Wait, who's in that division? The Panthers. Who else? Panthers, Falcons, and... Who else is in that division? I don't know. I can't even think.
It's too late for me to think.
But I'm gonna put the Saints in good because, again, like I said, the defense is probably top 5, and then they have good offense. Not probably the best in the league, one of the best, but
We'll see what coaching
pick
switch does too. There's a couple coaching switches
I don't even
here.
know the coach's name.
I don't either.
I know it starts with a D, I think.
Yeah, Sean Payton's been their face for a while.
This is awful.
Yeah, that's just no.
Man.
Mariota's great. It's not going to matter. I think that...
This is a year for them to just, get the new players in, try it out. I say they get 3 wins at the most. This is probably...
Yeah.
They're probably going to be one of the worst teams in the NFL. Yeah. I like the Falcons. And
Jacksonville would be a surprise. The Falcons are not going to be a surprise. They're just
going from a team that makes the playoffs every year to this, just because they got rid of Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, basically. And the defense has dropped.
Big pieces, yeah.
Ooh, this one's tough. Chiefs. Everyone is saying that the Chiefs are not going to be good because they lost Tyreek Hill. But they got Juju and...
yeah, how about it?
Valdez-Scantling.
I'm putting them in good.
I'm putting them in unstoppable.
Ooh.
Because there's going to be more than a couple teams in... there's going to be a couple teams in unstoppable.
That's true.
Patrick Mahomes...
Yeah, it wouldn't be a stretch to put them there.
In my opinion, is probably number 3 for me. I think for me, it's actually Josh Allen, Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, and Matthew Stafford. I don't know.
Yeah, Matt Stafford's in there.
But the Chiefs, I think if Clyde Edwards-Helaire has a good year, this team's gonna, because he's gonna get more touches now without Tyreek Hill there.
Yeah.
And if Travis Kelce stays healthy,
he's got potential.
He doesn't have problems.
Mm-hmm.
All right, moving on to the Texans. This is probably the worst team in the NFL.
Yeah.
This is a year, again, Davis Mills can progress with Brandon Cooks, who we need to get out of Houston. We need Brandon Cooks to be on a good team.
Yeah, let's move him now.
He deserves better. Even though he has won a Super Bowl, but he should be on the...
Some players just get wasted on teams.
I'm telling you, the Packers should get Brandon Cooks. So Rodgers actually has someone to throw to.
I agree. I don't know what Packers are thinking.
Bears are meh. Justin Fields, I'm not really too high on him right now. Just because
He's got to prove himself.
he did not have, pass yards or something. I know that's not really too important, but every game I look, Fields got, a rush touchdown, a pass touchdown, 2 ints, and then he's got, 150 pass yards, which isn't...
Yeah.
Because he does get a lot of
That's
rush
not going to
yards.
win games. Teams don't win games with 150 yards.
Baker Mayfield's Panthers. Meh.
Yeah, meh.
Defense is probably going to maybe win him a game or two. DJ Moore.
Again, what about McCaffrey? He's going to be wheeling this year.
Yep, until he gets hurt.
Until he gets hurt in
week
game
2.
I don't wish that upon the guy.
But here's the thing. It could be Baker Mayfield, which is probably going to be. It could be Sam Darnold, which I hope it's not, because he's got turnover problems. But it could be P.J. Walker.
Yeah, that guy looked pretty
or
good.
Or they got Matt Corral, I think that's how you pronounce it, in the draft, which he might start, preseason, and that's it, really.
Well, they're a building team, so, good.
Giants, awful. We need to see more.
God,
this is the last
Barkley
year.
Could make that team so much better.
This is the last year for Daniel Jones.
Yeah, I agree. He won't make it through the whole year if he doesn't step up.
Also, for the Panthers, their coach is going to get fired after a few weeks, I think.
Yeah, they're not going to waste time.
He's not a great coach.
Which is a shame, because they can't honestly believe they're going to be any good this year, right? I mean, nah.
And because I used to be a Panthers fan.
Ooh,
many years ago.
Why did you do that? That was Cam Newton.
Giants.
Move on.
Saquon,
they're dead in the water.
Saquon, I know, is going to have a good year, but that is just, he's going to be the only bright spot.
I hope so.
The one thing they did is they drafted one of the best. The Giants, they really drafted good, I heard. I mean, I don't know. I don't really pay attention to,
Let's get that other New York team over there. Let's put the
football,
Jets right next to the Giants.
The Jets in meh. Because Zach Wilson's better than Daniel Jones. He's built like a twig, but that's fine.
Yeah, he's passing it too.
Elijah Moore.
All right, well, yeah, he'll catch it.
And I don't even know who else. Michael Carter is the running back. And Breece Hall is, I think, a rookie they just got. But that's going to be...
I think the Jets and the Jaguars should be kind of the same in between man.
The run game's going to be, if I had to put them, I would put them...
Kind of like blah or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could add a category, but... man.
Ooh. The Roethlisberger
I think what they deserve is right here, but they don't belong with the Dolphins. They're way worse than the Dolphins.
Man, I don't know. Again, between all right and meh.
The top of meh. The top of meh.
Okay, I can deal with that. They got Tomlin coaching. There's no way they're not going to be at least 500.
Okay, I'll put them in all right.
Or above.
The defense is top 5. T.J. Watt, best defense player of the year.
Yeah, he's going to run all over people.
Kenny Pickett is probably going to start. Kenny Pickett or Trubisky.
Yeah, I think Trubisky. I'd like to see him bounce back here.
Cowboys. Oh boy.
Oh, the money wagon. Throwing money at everybody in this.
I think
off season.
The Cowboys are always going to be in that good category.
I think they're good or all right.
They're just good. They're going to make the playoffs, but
they gave a lot of money to dudes to perform, and I think this year they will. So good. I'll agree with that.
I think last year was the best chance for the Cowboys to win. They had so many people. They got rid of Amari Cooper.
Yeah. They really kind of wasted the last couple of years in the playoffs. You'd think that you're right.
But I think Tony Pollard's going to break out, so they should be fine. And Trayvon Diggs.
Yeah, imagine Pollard and Ezekiel getting it going. Ooh, that'd be like the Browns, except they have a quarterback.
No question, unstoppable. The Bengals.
Yeah.
3 amazing wide receivers. Joe Mixon.
They could be in the Super Bowl this
year. Pretty underrated. A lot of people are saying he's top 10 outside of the top 10 running backs. I think he's top 10, maybe top 5.
Pretty durable, too. He's had a long career so far. I mean, not Frank Gore yet, but...
I would say... their kicker, Evan McPherson.
Oh, yeah.
I saw in preseason.
That kid's good.
He had 2 over 50, and I get it's preseason, but that doesn't mean anything for a kicker.
Field goals in this day and age in football are super, super important.
Now, the defense is the only problem there. Joe Burrow is going to be top 5 QB.
That's right. He's going to throw 300 yards plus every game.
Okay, maybe that's a stretch. Anyways,
and yeah.
I'm going to put the Niners in all right. in front of the Steelers and behind the Dolphins because Trey Lance is the quarterback. Not that Trey Lance isn't good, but he needs to develop, so he needs
What if he
some
falters?
weeks.
You think they'll toss Garoppolo back in there? Why is Garoppolo
Yeah.
even there anymore if he's going to end up backing him up now? I can't imagine
People
somebody
are saying
wouldn't
that
take
the
him.
Giants are going to get Garoppolo, which
Well, that's not a
doesn't
bad
make any
idea.
sense because they're not going to make the playoffs.
Well, I think he just needs to be in a team where he's starting. That's
Yeah.
just my opinion.
I think maybe the Saints could make a move for Garoppolo, even though I said Winston's going to surprise people.
And if he gets hurt,
And Debo, of course, Debo's going to have...
Debo's going to be Debo, yeah.
He's going to be just insane
He's
for
the
fantasy
spoon
football.
that stirs the coffee
This
there.
is the best team in the league, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't... If I had to pick the record for the Bills, it's like 13-4.
Yeah,
I mean,
they'll have a few losses.
like I said, Josh Allen, in my opinion, is my number one QB.
I was bummed they didn't get in the Super Bowl last year.
I think the only problem is they got to get past the Chiefs in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
In the playoffs, though. They're the better team than the Chiefs, I think. But and this is coming from a Dolphins
They're
fan.
going to have to earn it.
They're in our division, but I
Yeah.
think they're going to beat us both times, and they're going to blow us out both times like they always do.
You're very objective here.
And this is an awful team.
Yeah, let's just not talk about that. Hey, Carson Wentz, right?
But Carson Wentz is now underrated because of how much people hate him. I've been seeing that all the time, and I totally agree with the people.
He's got to have a chip on his shoulder. I don't know. Maybe this year will be his year to whip it back in.
We don't really need to say too much about the
No.
4-13 for the Reds.
Yeah,
for the
I agree with that. They might get
Commanders. I don't
5
know.
if Carson's good. How about the Cards there? What's happening with them? I'm going to...
Slide him right there.
I'm going to slap...
Slide him right.
I'd put him in good, man.
DeAndre Hopkins is
Kyler
out for
Murray.
6 games.
Kyler Murray's studying this year.
All right,
He's
fine.
going to study the playbooks.
6 games, though. DeAndre Hopkins is out.
Yeah.
No Chase Edmonds now. James
Let's
Conner
see.
is
I'd
gonna
like to
carry
see
all
Zach
the load.
Ertz step up, too, and be a good tight end for them this year, the whole year.
We'll keep him in good. Kyler Murray's going to run more.
Yeah.
Again, I feel like he's a guy that might get hurt 1 or 2 times.
Yeah, he's so small, too. Let's just throw it out there.
Let's just say if he played baseball for the A's right now, they'd be in the
They
playoffs.
love that.
'cause-
Yeah, but how is he playing baseball?
He
What is
got
he,
drafted
5'1"?
for them. Okay,
Anyways, what are these guys doing?
Tennessee isn't good
Yeah,
because of Derrick
they've
Henry.
been good for a long
Derrick
time.
Henry's the best running back in the league. I
Derrick-
know Jonathan Taylor's good. He's number 2, but Derrick Henry's my number 1. And
Yeah.
I know.
I think defensive line should just get out of his way. Let him run through. They're going to get bulldozed anyways.
The defense is okay. Tannehill is questionable, even though
He is
I
up
like
and
Tannehill,
down. Yeah, he
but
throws a lot of
the
picks.
playoffs was embarrassing for
No,
them.
that was bad.
They did lose to the Bengals, who obviously were great, but
But Tannehill looked lost in
Yeah.
that game. The Chargers?
Chargers.
Oh, yeah, they're unstoppable.
no.
No?
They're the division. That's what I base it off. Their division is the toughest in the NFL. It's not close.
Well, that's true.
But I would put them in a good. And I'd put them at the tippy top.
Definitely have to be good.
Justin
yeah.
Herbert is going to be amazing this year. I think he's probably top
That-
5, top 6.
That good tier is a dogfight. I like that. Look at all those teams. They're teams
I
that
mean-
got to prove themselves, especially
yeah,
like the Cowboys.
not the Saints.
and the
Cowboys,
Titans.
Cardinals, and the Titans. Those 3 Saints
Yeah.
are...
Well, Saints are in a totally different coach now, and
the
Winston's
Chargers are
back,
young.
and they've got a Super Bowl in the last decade or so.
They got
yeah.
Keenan Allen, Mike Williams,
Ooh,
touchdown machine Austin Eckler,
that's
Justin Herbert, who's really young.
true. Keenan Allen.
Yes, I
he's like-
realize if
he's like so solid.
the Dolphins could have got Justin Herbert. I know. We got Tua instead, but it's fine because, Chargers wouldn't be that good, but they got Khalil Mack and J.C.
Who
Jackson.
do you think gets more hate, Carson Wentz or Tua?
Probably Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
I would say they got J.C. Jackson, they got Khalil Mack, so their defense is actually good now. I could put them in unstoppable, but there's so many of
Let's
those
just see who else who goes
the
up there.
division games.
I can see at least one other team being unstoppable. on this list.
Minnesota.
Ooh, man.
Good.
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 Oh, man, we are on a different plane of
Kirk
reality.
Cousins is good. He's underrated. Justin Jefferson's the second
Well,
best wide receiver in the league.
He's awesome.
A
They're
healthy Dalvin Cook all year means that they're going to run a lot and they're going to be good.
If a healthy Dalvin Cook is available, yeah. Who's their backup? I should know.
The Mattison, I think.
Oh, yeah,
Unless they
Ashley,
got rid
Ashley
of him.
Madison. Yeah, I had him in fantasy
Defense
one year.
is the only problem here,
But
but I think people are definitely sleeping on the Vikings. I usually
I'm
would put them on all
asleep.
right.
I'm snoozing. Like, you can hear me snoring. Yeah, on the Vikings. The Colts. Oh, a new page has been turned for
Okay,
these
what
guys.
I'm going to do here is going to be an interesting move. I'm going to slide the Titans down, and I'm going to have the Colts winning the division. Matt Ryan has probably got like 2 good years left.
You are optimistic.
Jonathan Taylor.
Well, yeah.
Michael Pittman.
Tay, he's doing it.
And their O-line's good. Probably the best in the league.
Okay, so yeah, the Colts could be really good this season.
And the defense.
They could be that one team that people are like, whoa, this is where the
Yeah.
Colts should have been 5 years ago with luck. But, okay.
Okay.
I'm down with that.
My
Ooh, yeah.
Seattle.
Yeah, they lead the
messed
charge
up.
of awful.
You messed up.
They're the kings of awful right now.
They're wasting away DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett.
It's such a joke. Yeah, it's such a joke.
You have two like
those guys must want to get the heck out of
You have two
Colorado.
top 15, top 20 receivers in the league, and you're actually
stupid.
gonna like.
But Wilson in the last 2 years seemed like something was off. Like there was something out of sync with him and that team and Pete Carroll, and I think there was something to that. I don't know.
I can't put New England above Miami because, like, well,
that I would say they're tied for all right.
I would say that
I think that they're tied for, and any one of those two could be.
The thing is, we beat them twice last year, so that's important. Like whoever's gonna.
It matters, yeah.
We faced them week 1, and I would say New England's gonna win, but it's in Miami, and I think Miami might win. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mac Jones, I think he's gonna be.
Yeah.
Very good one day.
He's built like he's a quarterback that's built like a truck. Like if he gets hurt, I would be shocked. So many of these other quarterbacks are getting dropped, and I think he's actually built like freaking tight end.
Their defense is great. The running back core is a little underrated. They have what's his face, Damian Harris, and they have Stevenson.
Yeah, Harris is good.
Ramondre Stevenson, I think that's right.
He'll get you some points fantasy. Ooh, the Raiders. Ooh, the bad luck Raiders. Them and the Browns.
Unstoppable Raiders. And the good Chiefs.
This tier list just got totally off the rails.
Derek Carr. Calling it now. MVP.
Oh my gosh.
Devontae Adams wins Offensive Player of the Year, and the Raiders lose in the AFC Championship to the Bills.
Well, if any of you haven't already shut the video off here, now's the time to like and subscribe. But I'm out. I'm checking out on this one.
Listen,
they're all right.
The
Put them
defense
in
is
the middle.
Fine. I'll move them down to good, and I'll move the Chiefs back.
Thank you. I can sort of sleep tonight now.
Their only problem is the division's tough.
Yeah.
They have Hunter Renfrow too.
They're on the rise.
They have Darren Waller.
But their luck with.
They got Josh Jacobs.
Yeah,
what else do you need
really
to be unstoppable?
Off the field, bad luck.
My goodness, this one.
Oh my gosh, how do we
Lamar.
do this? How do we do this? Lamar, don't lose your grip, buddy. Don't.
Good. They can't be not good.
Yeah, they're good, and their running back core has to stay. Yeah, they have to be there. Imagine how much better they would have been last year if those guys hadn't got hurt.
I mean, the only problem for me is they got rid of Marquise Brown.
Yeah,
they have no one in the wide receiver room.
We'll see what their rooks can do and their younger guns. Maybe now it's the chance for them to do it. They've had so many long-term veterans.
Their first pick in the draft, they picked a center, so they probably needed a receiver. But
centers are important.
Yeah, centers are important, but
Green Bay.
Good.
Yeah, good. I don't put them in stop.
I'm kind of getting like Aaron Rodgers is my second QB in the league, and I know he has no one to throw to, and that's kind of getting old, but literally he has no one to throw to.
Yeah.
Alan Lazard is a little underrated, but he's not even close to Devontae Adams tier. And then other than that, they got Randall Cobb.
Who's 50.
I'm telling you, they should get Brandon Cooks.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Even if you pay him a ton of money, I mean, it's worth it.
I don't know why they didn't. I don't know what message that sends to your quarterback. That, hey, we're going to take your best receiver.
I still think they're going to make the playoffs, but
it's going to be a lot of hard work on Aaron Rodgers' part.
Them being a high seed, Saints being a low seed, and the Saints beat them.
Hey, maybe they'll pick up Antonio Brown.
Yeah, I can see that happening. But
hey, well, what's up with this flaggy team here? The swashbuckler. I think you got it. As Brady as the quarterback, you just got to put him
so
back
good.
Even without Gronk, even without Tony.
And I don't hate Brady anymore now because he's not on the Patriots. I actually kind of like him now.
Yeah.
I respect him because he gets hated so much.
He just gets hated because he's
good.
Won so much.
And
he's good, yeah. And people are gonna hate you if you.
Mike Evans.
Yeah,
Chris Godwin. Who else did they get? They got someone
Evans
else.
is going to get a lot of passes every season. What am I saying? But without Gronk.
And Leonard Fournette.
Those two dudes are going to get, and Fournette's sort of on some sort of comeback trail. He was good with Jacksonville. But
their defense is probably top 10, maybe middle of the league. Ooh,
this next team.
Eagles.
They got to be good.
If we're going to put the Eagles in good, we got to move the Dolphins.
I think they're right ahead of the Dolphins.
And we got to move the Patriots also to good.
See that, again.
All right, I'll put them
between all right and good, I'm like, kind of good.
Tyreek Hill is better than A.J. Brown. Jalen Waddle is better than
I just think that Hurts is a better QB than Tua.
Yeah,
that's what it comes down to. And that's the difference between maybe one or maybe even 2 wins more for the Eagles.
I agree.
But who knows? I mean,
apparently their defense is top 10, apparently, to many people.
Yeah, their secondary will look better this year, too. This is the next team. Can we just...
Just meh.
There's really?
Well,
yeah, the running backs.
Jacoby Brissett,
yeah,
the running backs, and the defense maybe gets them a win.
Yeah,
Myles
I actually think they should just do a lot of direct snaps to Kareem Hunt or Nick Chubb. Let's just not kid ourselves.
Okay.
They just won a Super Bowl. They're the freaking same team.
Come on, I mean, Cooper Kupp and Stafford, the great connection.
Yeah. If I was a betting man, I would bet that the LA Rams are going to be in the playoffs this year. I don't care about the rest of the teams, but they're going to
probably be in the NFC Championship.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could see them
Sometimes the teams get that curse.
Them
season
versus
Super Bowl
the Saints.
Hangover.
And the Saints lose.
Yeah.
Big time. Yeah. Maybe. I could see that. I don't know. Maybe I'm not.
Who's better, Stafford or Winston? To be honest.
Stafford.
Yeah.
It's not even close. Okay, our last team. Oh man.
Another orange team. Dude, what are we doing?
Their division's so tough.
Watching preseason, I'm thinking Russell Wilson will be pretty good this season. Oh, look at that.
Their division's tough. They got a good running back core. They got decent receiving core. It's going to take Russ a few games to get used to it, like the new offense.
Do you think he just stumbled a little bit at the end there in Seattle, or do you think he's losing it?
Yeah, I think so. He just stumbled. The defense is probably top 5. So, yeah, that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let us know if you agree, because I don't know. This gets a little wild. I think you guys would agree with every team in